Star Spangled Nation, guess what? We are back in the shop today working on the Tundra. We're going to install our gear-driven transfer case on the back of the old automatic here. As you can tell, we got the 4.7, pulled it out of the Tundra. It's got it sitting here in the end, or on the frame anyways. We got to get all this mounted so we can get some measurements for our skid plate. So it's basically going to be a little step on using this Marlin, let's see, MC31 adapter. I haven't seen a whole lot of videos on it, so figured I'd make one. So stay tuned, check it out. So here we have our dual transfer case set up. We've got to adapt this face to the one on the transmission, but luckily old Marlin, the thinker of it all for anything Toyota, he's got this adapter plate which will adapt onto here like so. We'll put some RTV, bolt that one up, get everything torqued down there, and once we get that mounted up, go over here. We're gonna have to, it comes with this spacer and then a seal goes here, but we're gonna have to take this rear housing off of the transmission, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's a roller bearing in there, and the roller bearing, there's a coupler that splines from here to the transfer case, and it won't fit through that roller bearing, so we got to take that bearing out of that housing, take this housing off, take that bearing out, put it all back together, put the coupler on there. The other thing that you have to do for this particular upgrade is you got to take this the factory shaft out of here, which is a 21 spline, and you got to upgrade it with this 23 spline. And then yeah, that's we did that earlier. That wasn't a big deal. You pull this front housing off here, take this snap ring, pull that out, and then this shaft here, it's got a gear on it and this bearing, and you just pull it out and press this bearing off, press it back on. There is a snap ring on the shaft itself holding that bearing on. Pull that snap ring, press it off, press it on, put her back together. Little RTV, no sense in going excessive on it. For the next guy, we are gonna have to clean this surface up so we can put this adapter plate on there. This is the part number in case anybody wants to do the same crazy idea that I'm doing, but yeah, go from there. Okay, got our light beta gray silicone. The kit they included in there, they also include new bolts. So you got two that are so you can countersink. They go on the very bottom of the adapter, and then it's got washers, lock washers, and all the bolts for the adapter to the tail housing. So we're gonna put that one on there. These torque to on this side like 21 foot-pounds, I believe is the number we're looking for. Hey, you, yeah, you non-subscribers, why aren't you hitting the subscribe button? It's easy. I don't send you no lame emails every month. All you do is you get a little notification when I post something up. It's like, what's the harm of that? I don't send you any emails, nothing. I mean, 9 times out of 10, you buy something online, you hit subscribe to the email, and guess what? They send you an email every day of bogus stuff, like they know you. Not me. I won't do that. All I'm going to do is just little bitty red indicator right there on top of your YouTube little bells and say, hey, Star Spangled Garage has posted a new video. You might want to check it out. So do me a favor. Go down, hit the subscribe, and make your life better, my life better. Because I don't know if you know this, YouTube tattles on all of you non-subscribers. Look at the old analytics. 97% they watch the videos, not subscribed. I mean, why can't it be 100% of people? Or actually, flip-flop it. Make it 97% watching that are subscribed, 3% that's not. That'd be perfectly fine. So, do yourself a favor. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that stuff. Thanks. Okay, got this side. It's all ready. Torqued. These are all torqued here. So now, we're going to move over to the transmission. Got 2 bolts on the outside. And the rest are on the inside there. Looks like they're going to be a 14 millimeter. And you'll make sure this is fairly clean taking it off there, just so you don't contaminate it too much. The donor vehicle that I got was, well, dirty to say the least. But yeah, I'm going to pull this off here so we can pull that bearing out. Got the tail housing out. Here's your speed sensor right there. Looks like that shaft's not too well beat up. Definitely put you a catch pan down there. Yeah. I luckily did, because there's a lot of transmission fluid right there. But got that out. This is the rear housing here. We're just going to take this snap ring out, and hopefully that bearing's not pressed in there. If it is, we'll press it out. If not, we'll just pull it out. That was fairly simple. Just took the snap ring out, and I tried just tapping it with a hammer and a punch, and it popped right out, so didn't have to rig this thing up in the press. So now, we put this piece in there already just because we were trying to test fit some stuff in there, but this is a housing that comes with the kit. And with that housing, there's a seal here. Put this seal in that housing. That seal actually rides on this input shaft to on your transfer case. And then, yeah, so what we gotta do now is we'll clean this piece up. We'll put this seal in there because it's gonna be way easier to put this seal on the bench with it, and we can set it horizontal or and then alleviate trying to mount it when it's vertical. So yeah, we'll get this thing cleaned up and stab her back on. Okay, we got this old tail housing. All we gotta do now is torque it. These all torque to 27 foot-pounds. And there's 7 bolts. And then once that's torqued, we'll put a little grease on this seal here, grease on the transfer case splines, and then we'll RTV silicone that thing up, stab the old transfer case on there, and go from there. Well, that's going to conclude today's video. We got transfer case install. That was the main purpose of this. There she sits. Nice and pretty. Gotta go get the stock cross member. Make sure that, see where measurements, how far back it's actually gonna sit from factory, which to me it looks pretty dang close. But save that and go see if we can't get this thing to bolt up. And then, yeah. Thanks for watching. Always like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers we got, all the likes, comments, all that. If you got Toyota friends, you think they might be interested in this monstrosity of a project, by all means, hit the share button, send it to them, say, yo, check this out. He's building something kind of cool, I think. But yeah, as always, thanks and have a great, great new year.